Hello friends, welcome to Tech Freak. So friends, in this video, we try to complete our functional interfaces and write all the lambdas that can be possible. So let's check these slides. I created a slide for you. So let's start the slideshow. So what is a functional interface? A functional interface in Java is an interface that contains only one single abstract method. Okay. And a function interface can contain default and static methods which do have an implementations. So this is our function interface, my interface, and in this interface I created a method display method, and this is the annotation which restrict the interface that no other method can be applied to this interface. We can add default and static methods, but display method is the only single abstract method in this interface. So this is the definition of a function interface. So let's move to next slide. So lambda expressions. A lambda expression is a function which can be created without belonging to a class. So there is no class that belong to this lambda expression. So this is the first thing. The second thing is a lambda expression is used to provide implementation to method of functional interface, right? So we have a function interface in which we have a method. So we implement that method by using function interfaces. And the third thing is a lambda expression is also called an anonymous function. So let's check out the scenarios by which we can create the lambda expressions. So we have a scenario in which we have no argument and a single statement, this kind of thing. So in this we can pass the parenthesis and apply the lambda expression, or we can remove the parenthesis also, but this is only for a single line statement. Okay, so let's create the example for the same. So let's create a package and now create a class. So now let's create an interface, and this contain a single method like okay, and let's apply a annotation also. So this is my function interface and the method doesn't contain any argument. So I need to write the lambda expression for the same. So let's write it. So I just copy these arguments. So there is no argument, so I keep the blank. So if there is no argument, you must provide these brackets, and now it's a single line statement. So let's write something. And this. So let's try to run this, and let me call mf.display. So now hello world is printed successfully. So the second thing is, if we have only one line or a single line statement for a method implementation, then we can also remove these curly braces. So let's remove the curly braces. So this is my curly braces, and let me update this, and let's run this. So as you can see, without curly braces it's also working fine. So now check out other scenarios. So we see these two things. Now let's move to another statement. So now we have a condition, we have no arguments but there are multiple statements. So in this case we must provide these curly braces like this. So let's try this also. So now we have two statements. So let me provide the curly braces. So let's run this. So this is successfully running. So now we have multiple arguments and a single line statement, this kind of thing. So in this kind of thing, we can write this int a, int b, and then pass the line. And we know if there is only single line, we can remove the curly braces. So this is the next statement. And we already know that if we have these kind of parameters, we can also remove the data type. So let's write this thing. So now our method contains two arguments, int a and int b. Okay, so now we can pass simply a comma b, and we don't need to pass any int type or data type because we know that this is a function interface and it contains only one method. So this thing can refer from this. So now we don't need any int. So let's move it to a single line. And now pass and the sum is 16. So this way you can pass the arguments to a lambda expression, and like this is the scenario for two arguments. So you can also remove this because we know it's a single line. Okay, and again pass like okay. So this one is running perfectly fine, and for multiple lines you can provide the curly braces. So now this is the slide part. Now single argument and single statement, this is very important. So in this kind of thing you can write this kind of statement like int a, and without curly braces you can pass, and we already know we can remove this data type int. Okay, so we remove this data type. Now remember, if we have only one argument, like in this case we have only a, then we can also remove the parentheses. So this is the final statement we can use in later tutorials. So let's try to run this. So now we have only one argument. So we have one argument, and let's pass like 5. So now we can pass argument, and let's run this. So this one is fine. So we know that if we have only one argument, we can also remove these brackets. Let's try to run this. So this is running fine. So this is a special case and only apply when there is only one argument. So if there is only one argument, you can use just argument and accordingly pass the lambda expression. Now this is also an important thing. So if your lambda expression returns something, then you can pass this kind of thing. A tends to return a plus b or any argument. So you can also remove these parentheses, but remember, if you remove these parentheses, you can also remove return. Okay, so this is also a valid statement. But if you remove these parentheses and apply the return in this, like this is the return, then it's a compile time error. And also if you provide the parentheses and doesn't provide the return, this is also a compile time error. So this is a very important scenario. So let's check how it's applied. So now we have only one thing, and now our lambda returns something, right? This is a perfectly valid lambda expression, and let's keep the value in something. Okay, and now print this. So let's run this. So result is perfectly fine. So let's check the other scenarios. So I told you, you can remove this parenthesis, but in this case you need to also remove this return. Okay, so this is also a perfectly valid lambda expression. Okay, so these are the scenarios. So let's check the error scenario. So if you want to return like this, we already see, then it's a error. Okay, and if you provide the parenthesis and doesn't provide the return, then it's also a error. Okay, so this is the special scenario in which we return something and we have only one argument. So let's check this same thing for multiple arguments. Similarly, you can remove the return, and these all scenarios applied only for one line statement. For multiple line statement, you already know you need to provide the parenthesis. And this is a compile time error. This is also a compile time error. So let's check this scenario also. Okay, and because it's a single line statement, we can remove these. And this is a condition. If we remove this and your lambda returns something, then you need to remove the return also. And now it should already working fine. Okay, so result is 18. So now we cover almost all the scenarios that's come in our lambda. In next video, we try to sort the list by using this function interfaces or the lambda things. So for now, this is fine. If you like the video, you can hit the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.